this morning, at least for a little bit. What do you think? Um, my opinion is that I think that there's a possibility the markets can go up. I'm not really fond of US dollar tether, but on the other hand, being liquid is not a bad idea. It depends on where you are at personally. You need to, I can't say need to because that's not true either. But my opinion is that you should have some dry powder, that one should have some dry powder in the form of some cash ready for anything in these uncertain times. But I think the trend is up more for the stocks on the short term than necessarily for the bits, but the bits have been doing great. Look at the bits dumping though right now, 9,700. We're seeing a major dump right now, major dump over here on the on bits, major dump, 97, dumping. Looks like people are taking some profits. I'm not surprised. I've told you guys every time we go over 10,000, 10,002, we're met with some resistance because people dump. This is still bullish to me. I mean, it's fine that we're dumping right now. We're still in a bullish trajectory, but yeah, it's major dump. I'm not surprised though. Major pump and major dump. Major pump, major dump. The word ammo's caused an EMP, champ. Maybe, Jigger Romes. Yeah. Yeah, let me be clear. I mean, I got the ammo before I got the stocks, guys. That's like a 1,000. Yeah, I made sure we had our supplies. Okay. I got cash, ammo, food, and supplies before I even decided to start, speculating on any of these stocks. I got crypto, I got gold. We got the essentials before we even started, playing around with these stocks. But I do think short term for the stocks is bullish. Where this money that they're pumping, where's it going to go? Major dump alert, 97 here for the dumpage. But listen, even at 97, Bitcoin's still all right. Still all right. Where did we top off at? $10,237. That's a little bit more than it pumped for the halving. Is that true? The 3-month chart here. Yeah, look at this. We hit 3 months highs. It's actually really good. Yeah, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. The dump's occurring right now, but that's all right. Major dumps like this, they could present an opportunity. Look at this dump. 96, 95. Woo! Look at the dump, guys. Look at the dump. 95. Dumping. Major dumpage out here. Look at this candle. Completely 90 degrees south. And this one is larger than the candle, the pump. The dump is larger than the pump right now. 93. Woo! We're going to 8 right now. We're going to 89. We may stop at 91 on some support, but this is live right now, guys. We're seeing a dump on Bitcoin live right here. We're at 9,300. We dumped from above 10,000 in like less than 20 minutes. Get cash ready to buy the dip, says Jigger Romes. Yeah, this is a substantial dip. I mean, if you got cash on hand, I would DCA on this dip. I mean, I wouldn't dump the whole bag at it because it can go under 9. But definitely if you were thinking of buying, in my opinion, you could start at least firing around here because we're dropping 7% in like less than 20 minutes. This is a major drop. You're talking about dip. This is a dip. Interesting. Let me go a little closer here. Let me see. Let me peek in. Wow, what a dump here. And people bought back up though. Look at that. We're going back to 96. Wow, you saw that the falling, and it stopped around 92. It looked like it was going to go under 9. And now we're pumping back up, which shows me that we have some support there at $9,000, guys. Some support at $9,000. That's also about the price it was before the pandemic hit and before the halving happened. It seems like 9,000 is a good PR. Interesting. Wow. Okay. How exciting is it, guys? Never a dull day in crypto. There hasn't been any dull days. I mean, like some of them have been, panic stricken or whatnot, but they've been far from dull. YM said it's going to go to 8,000. If it does, I'll be buying. No problem. And that's what I was kind of expecting, to dip under 8,000 after the halving. But, it's been more bullish than we expected. I think I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If it's going to dip under 9, I'll start firing. I never bought back in, even at the 86, because I thought it was going to go closer to 8. And then I was like, hold your horses, let's wait. But I missed the opportunity. Andrew says, what about Zilliqa Champ? Have you been accruing that? No, I haven't, to be honest with you. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I just, it's not one that I've been focused on. I'm more focused on the blue chippers, your Bitcoins, your ETHs. Actually, let's take a little peek at our virtual portfolio that this is an altcoin portfolio that we put together with 1 Bitcoin's worth of value. And this thing has outperformed Bitcoin. We put this together back in January, I believe. And it's our altcoin portfolio. And our goal has been to outperform Bitcoin, and it has been. So we've done pretty solid. This thing has rode through the pandemic and everything, and we haven't touched it. It's been doing good. This is our virtual community portfolio. We started off with 1 Bitcoin's worth of value when Bitcoin was $9,200. And we took $9,200 and virtually bought all altcoins. And it went up, it went down. And right now, our portfolio is worth more than a Bitcoin. So we're doing good. What we have in our portfolio, let me repeat this. This is a virtual portfolio. We're doing this for entertainment and educational purposes. We got Tezos there in our bags. We got FTX. We got Crypto.com. We got Kyber Network. We got Binance. And we got Monero. It says that we have Bitcoin, but if you can see, we only have 10 cents of Bitcoin in this portfolio. It's just so that we can see the current price. So, our top performer has been Tezos. And look at Monero, guys. Actually, Monero in the last week has outperformed Tezos, up 10.4 as opposed to 10.3. YM's asking, why is it dumping? Because it went over 10,000 and people are taking profits. It's pretty simple. Why is it dumping? Because it went over $10,000. It went over $10,000 quickly. So if it moves so fast, here's the thing. I mean, if it moves over 5% in a day, that usually is a sell signal. You could want to take profits. If it moves negative 5-6% a day, that's also a buy signal. So these are, today's a sell and buy day apparently. Again, let me repeat this. This is my opinion. I'm completely wrong, if anything. There's no other news says YM now. There is no, but it just pumped a lot. Why is it dumping? Because it pumped a lot, and people are hip and on taking profits now. Hodling is not as cute as it used to be. People are starting to realize that you need to actually sell if you want to get profits. I mean, if you're not selling things, you're not profiting, guys. Unless you're leasing it. But that's a sale in itself as well. But yeah, Bitcoin there on the dump. Let me check out D-Live real quick. We got 3 people on D-Live. Shout out to shout out to Zilla. If we get 5 people on D-Live, I'll distribute these lemons, these crypto lemon coins in the treasure chest. They're not worth much, but it's always fun to do this. I'm going to go ahead and add 50 more lemons here to the treasure chest. And I could do a distribution of rewards if we got 5 people in the box over there. dlive.tv/champagne crypto. Join it. It's free. It's a blockchain, crypto-friendly live streaming platform. It's on top of BitTorrent, which is on top of Tron. And the Fed 2011 says, seems that the powers that be are going to smash Bitcoin every time it gets over 10K. Forever. I don't know. I mean, I've always said this too. I'm like, I've never seen Bitcoin stay over 10,000 for like more than a week or 3. So you may be right. I don't know. There's also that factor that people sell. That they see it go over 10 and they're like, that's it. I'm out. Let me get my profits. I've even sold at when it the halving that was my target. So I was like, my target was more like 91, 92. I sold some at that, and then I was lucky to sell someone when it went over 10. So even myself, I had a target for 10. So now I'm kind of waiting around on the sidelines to buy back in. Of course, we didn't dump the whole bag, guys. Come on, chill. We'll never dump the whole bag. 95 on the bits, guys. I'll take a few more comments and questions. We covered most of the beats today. Let me check out the Wall Street Journal, see if there's any exciting headlines. Of course, they're just talking about the protests and the violence, and as the media, its job is to scare you. Okay, that's all they're doing is to scare you. Okay, as soon as they got a new story that can scare you, they'll pivot to that one. They got everybody freaked out, guys. And we already explained this, I don't know how many times, but can we all agree? Can we all agree that whatever COVID-19 was not as severe as what they had predicted? I think we can all agree on that, right? If you disagree, please let me know. But can we agree that whatever COVID is or was is not as bad as they said? What was that? At one point, it was like 2 million plus deaths in the U.S. And oh my God. Come on, guys. The hype is real. When the Fed says, but when it dumps hard like that, it ain't on us little people taking profit. Yeah, the same could be said for the opposite. When it pumps like that, it's not the little people either. We just came across some information that said like a whale bought like over $1 million worth of Bitcoin above 10,000. So maybe that whale could have bought $1 million at 10.1 and sold that same million at 10.3 and made a couple $100,000 just on a quick move. Where is that article that said something about? There you go. Bitcoin prices above 10K see strange premium after $1 million in Bitcoin buys. A frenzied period for major exchanges produces unusual phenomena and huge volumes while Coinbase bows out. BTC hitting 10,000 has been frantic activity on exchanges. Investors are buying the largest crypto at 5 figures, not selling. You could see this peculiar price action was accompanied by over 3,500 Bitcoins in volume in that 10-minute candle. Okay, multi-million-dollar Bitcoin buys at 10,000. In response to this, Bitfinex CTO described the premium on his platform as interesting. We've seen some big buys on Finex since the spike. Okay, according to this gentleman, he pointed out that a volume spike peculiar to Bitfinex, noting that buy orders were still piling up above 10,000. Those orders included 2 for over $1.4 million each at 10,145 and 10,170. So imagine if you bought over $1 million at 10,145 and then the same day you just dump it for 10.3. You made like a few $100K, right? Yeah, so check out, let me link this article here. So if you guys want to read that. And the Fed says that the regular flu has a higher death rate than COVID. I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not the fact checker here. We may have to call, Twitter and the rest of them, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is true, Fed. All right. Ether Classic follows its siblings' footsteps with Phoenix hard fork. Let me see what this says about Ether Classic, because I got the bag. Ether Classic performed its scheduled upgrade to bring Ether's Istanbul features to the Classic chain, making the two protocols fully compatible with each other, says the article on Cointelegraph. Ether Classic, the twin of Ether Network, performed its scheduled Phoenix hard fork on the 31st which included features from Ether's earlier Istanbul fork. The upgrade means the two networks share virtually the same protocol and they're intercompatible. The hard fork was scheduled for on May 31st. The fork is the third in a series of recent upgrades. What's next for Classic? Ether Classic can be considered the original Ethereum, where the consequences of the DAO hack were not reverted. Despite this, it has so far failed to attract major decentralized app developers. The Ether Classic coin has nevertheless obtained some traction. It was recently introduced to Gitcoin as a payment option for developer bounties. In February, ETH Classic was introduced as a collateral form for Phantom-based decentralized finance, acting in a similar fashion to Ether on MakerDAO. So Phantom is Maker on Ether Classic is what I'm getting here. Let me check this out. Phantom. Is that the equivalent to Maker? Because if that is, then maybe we got to put this coin on our watch list. Check this out. Phantom is a blockchain ecosystem. I don't know what that is. Let me keep reading this. Reaching protocol parity could allow Ethereum developers to directly port their apps to the sister blockchain. However, many other smart contract platforms are also compatible with ETH. For example, Binance recently introduced Smart Chain. It remains to be seen if Ether Classic will succeed in attracting a robust developer community as a result of its recent developments. So I couldn't get my Phantom question answered. I don't know if that's the same one, but listen. From what I'm reading here, ETH Classic can do whatever Ether can. It's the same compatibility and it's way cheaper. So there's got to be some value here, guys. You're less than $10 on ETH Classic. You can do the same thing as Ether. Okay, does it mean it's going to take over Ether? No, but it probably can go up. I don't know. Drop a comment. Let me know. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this broadcast. We've been on for over an hour. I think we hit a lot of beats. A lot of beats. Look at that dump on Bitcoin. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Shout out to End of Fed, Andrew. Let me just check D-Live one more time. Did we get 5 people? We got 4. You know what? Let me go ahead and do a distribution with these 4 maniacs before I sign off. You got 10 seconds. Go to dlive.tv/champagne crypto. I will be redistributing lemons to the most active participants on this platform. It's done randomly by this feature here, distribute the rewards. The more your viewers engage in your channel, the more lemons the chest accumulates. So boom, boom, boom. Let's go ahead and distribute these rewards. I'm going to click distribute rewards on my end. You'll get a pop-up on your end that says claim rewards. You got to click claim rewards in order to be eligible. If you don't see that pop-up come up, it's most likely due to a pop-up blocker on your browser, which you need to disable. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, guys. Let me drop a bomb and let's get this popping. 30 seconds. Let's go. Kaboom to Stim. Let's get it. Share your memes. How dare you fake moon landing? How dare you building 7? How dare you trigger everyone? CryptoZilla is the lucky winner. 26 lemons. Stimp 1024 won 15 lemons. Crypto Fanboy got 11 lemons. Kaboom. There you go. ETH Classic is tainted from the hack though? No, it's not. They just never reversed the transactions. As if anything, Ether itself is the one that reversed the transaction. Stimp. CryptoZilla with the question. Yeah, you were the winner, Zilla. You won lemons, and then he donated 2 ice cream. Thank you so much, Zilla. But shout out to Stimp and Crypto Fanboy. They're winners as well. On that note, guys, I'm out. We've been on for like an hour and a half. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my day. Hopefully everybody's booming, staying strong. And remember, the media, its purpose is to stir your emotions and make you passionate. And guys, think with your head. You got to think with your head. Stay calm. Think it through. Sometimes it's better just to be quiet. I should take that advice as well. Thanks, Champagne. Great show as ever. Thank you, Stimp. I appreciate your participation. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne. Thank you for tuning in.